Brenham and the neighboring areas of Washington County are filled with compelling and hidden stories, and you'll find them here inside the Brenham Heritage Museum. For a small town, Brenham casts a long shadow in Texas history. The land was home to the Tonkawa and other indigenous Texans. Their trade routes across today's Washington County became part of Los Caminos Reales, the highway of the Spanish crown. Even before Brenham became the county seat in 1844, the area that would become Washington County was home to determined American immigrants to Austin's colony in the Mexican state of Coahuila y Tejas. After victory at San Jacinto, a new Republic of Texas was born, having been declared right here in Washington County. Growth for the city began as the supply center for a rich agricultural area, but businessmen secured a railroad spur just before the Civil War. The track for that line was mostly laid by African men, enslaved by the railroad stockholders. That first railroad soon became the Houston and Texas Central, and the Gulf, Colorado, and Santa Fe arrived in 1880. Over the next century, Brenham business and light industry prospered. The railroad economy meant the rise of nearby towns such as Burton and the demise of places like Washington, which chose to double down on steamboat traffic along the fickle Brazos River. African Americans, families who had been brought as enslaved workers, made up about half of the population in Washington County for a century. Following emancipation, black-owned businesses created in response to segregation prospered in freedom colonies such as Camptown and Watrasville. In the middle 1800s, European immigrants, primarily German, flooded into Washington County. Slow to assimilate, German clubs and churches thrived. Smaller enclaves in the county brought Polish and Czech immigrants into the ethnic mix. Jewish merchants arrived and played an oversized role in the town's retail trade. Among the traditions imported from Germany was a spring festival called Mayfest. Crowds flocked to Brenham from surrounding counties to enjoy the finery and festivities. Coronations and parades were the social events of the year. The Washington County Fair, the oldest in the state, is another tradition with roots that stretch back a century and a half. Juneteenth can also make that claim. Black Texans came to enjoy parades and games. Education has been valued greatly over the years. The Brenham Independent School District is the oldest in Texas. Graduates of Brenham High School remain fiercely proud of that fact, and grandstands still fill for Friday night football and for baseball, where the city's legacy runs deep. Some of the earliest colleges in Texas started in the towns of Independence and Chapel Hill. A teacher's college for African Americans did well over 100 years ago. Blinn College began as a German Methodist institution, but by 1937 it was the first county-owned junior college in the state. Religious denominations here can point to churches that date back a century. Tourism prospers in Brenham today thanks to the city's embrace of historic preservation. And the beautiful 1916 post office that houses the Brenham Heritage Museum is one of the crown jewels. The exhibits you find inside present a diverse array of American stories told through the local lens of Washington County. Take your time and enjoy your journey through history.